Hello Aquarius, hope you're well. This is your August first half tarot reading, and for people who are new, welcome. The way I do my tarot readings is I divide them into the first half and the mid-month for the month, which I'd be doing later. So of course it's a general reading. Take what resonates, whenever you watch it is when it probably is meant for you to watch it, is the way I look at it. And it's still a general reading, so please watch your sun, moon and rising. I can't stress enough how much that works for me as far as the general reading is, but you decide after if you want to watch it and give it a go and see if that works for you too. Now, still a general reading, so if there's anything that you'd like to look, for me to look into for you in this, maybe some of this that resonates, and then more of it or not, or a lot more that you want to know, then please drop me an email. My email is in the description box below, and I do my readings over Skype. So the price start at £80 for half an hour, and that's just a starting point. So it's just to give you an idea. And on that note, let's get started. The cards are pre-shuffled. So these are your cards, Aquarius. You've got Tower in reverse. That's a lot better in reverse. Seven of Wands. Oops. Seven of Wands upright. King of Cups upright. Knight of Pentacles upright. And Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, in reverse. Okay. If I said it, then I have to honor it. But it did come out upright. So let's read it reverse. Maybe that means that it's both. So we'll read it in both cases, I think, is the best way. Because when I can't make up my mind, then it's best to go with both ways. It usually is. So Aquarius, to start with, I sense that there's something that had you quite shaken. Something that happened in the past that was, the groundwork that went into it was not strong enough. Now, for some of you, it could be a relationship. Some of you, it could be work. Something that transpired at work, something that transpired with the relationship. I see that, now you're coming to a point where you're on the other side. Either you have done some healing and this is working for you, or it might be that, you've kind of made amends to the situation and gone back for some of you, I'm getting. Either way, I see that, the whole sweeping, when they say something like that happens, it swept my feet. My feet were swept from the floor, and it was such a shocking feeling. I think that shocking feeling is either died down and you made peace with it, or for others you've kind of actually really made peace with the situation and the people concerned, which is a good start, is the way I look at it. Having said that, I also sense that there's going to be, for some of you, you still need to hold tight to your resolution, which means that people are probably going to test you and see if they can just wiggle their way in again and kind of do the things that they used to do. But for some of you, I'm getting, please keep your boundaries and make sure that you make your rules and you stick to them for your happiness, considering whatever this was that the Tower card happened. Now you're on the other side, so it's I guess you do what works best for you, but the advice from the cards is that it'll work better after what you've learned if you did try and make if you made your boundaries and you stuck to them and were quite transparent about the whole piece. And I think if you were, then you get what you're after in terms of the support that you're after. For some of you, this could be the relationship. The person actually is quite this is somebody that comes in, and this could be the same person concerning who gives you the offer and gives you the emotional fulfillment that you're after. So I see that because of you standing up for yourself is how you get this, which makes complete sense why the advice came that way. So I'd say, and again in work circumstances as well, this is somebody that maybe you had problems with at work, and now the problems are kind of melting away, getting better, but people are going to offer you what you asked for in the first instance if you stick to your rules this time, which is it's a center card, and I see the center card is quite pivotal. So I think this is going to be quite important that they actually make you an offer, and they're happy to make you emotionally they are quite they're quite sure that this situation can be resolved, and they'll be emotionally there for you and make you the emotional offer. And you'll be happy with that too. Now, I also see that this might have to, for some of you where it is work concerning, this is going to be something financial, which is definitely going to come, but it's slow. It's slow to come. So, there's a process there, and it's still slow. So even though it's guaranteed, I still see that the money aspect of it might take a bit longer. I mean, this is only a small period of time, so for some of you where I read the Ace of Swords upright, I think it's going to be that you have still got work to do to get this, what you wanted from your workplace or from your relationship. There's still work to do, full stop. You're not there, but at least you can see the beginnings. You can still see little beginnings of it, of the change, and of the new beginning that you aspire. Now, for others, I see that for others where I said reverse, I think what this means is that you will not be able to see it in this time period. So for some, it's coming through, and for others, obviously, it's not happening in this particular time period, is what I sense, quite straightforwardly. Yeah, and for people where I saw this in the love sense, I think what's coming across is that the other person is going to be quite emotionally stable. However, you're going to take things and actions quite slow, and that is going to be, you're not going to get into it, and this is going to take work, and you're not going to see the result of this straight away, in terms of how you guys were, and that's okay. Things, if that feels right to you and that feels right to the other person, then I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, so these were the messages I was getting in terms of the relationship as well. I think this could be very, very, very well your energy, or something that is slow to manifest, but it's on the right track indeed. And even though you can't see the manifestation for some of you in this time period, but it's definitely coming, even though it's slow to come. So I think the more important and the most important part is make your rules and stick to them, and make them known that you're going to be, and be fair. On that note, that's all we have. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it even. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I shall speak to you very soon. Bye for now.